All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Blessings to everybody in the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, I still pray you and your family are super blessed as Bitcoin is about to get a massive move. As the title of the video says, Bitcoin, this will be massive live trading. What a great title. What a great thumbnail. Make sure to smash the likes, because if we can get 1,000 likes within the first half hour, we will absolutely be giving away $1,000. $1,000! In fact, maybe we'll give away money today no matter what, because I'm in such a dang good mood today, I can't even help it, guys. The Bitcoin charts are pumping. We're at $67,000, and when we take a look at the chart here, you can see that we are right now attempting to break out of this massive bull flag. Man, this is crazy. This is absolutely insane. Let's take a quick look. Let's say we do break out of this. Let's take our measured move from January 2024. All right, a little just standard technical analysis here. All right, you know, that's why we come here to do technical analysis, right? Where's the target? 118,000? Is that possible? I don't know, guys. We're gonna be talking about it today. All right, we're gonna be talking about it today. I want to make sure you guys get your monocles on, because absolutely we are going to be inspecting the Bitcoin price. Absolutely, today we will be inspecting the Bitcoin price action to see whether or not we're going to get a pump today. It is a Wednesday. Right now, New York is on lunchtime. They're eating their lunches, which is typically in New York some kind of pizza, which is all they eat in New York, of course. Hang on now. And so when they come back, guys, price is going to pump. Now, we are in a few long trades, all right? First of all, this is the long trade from yesterday. If you were watching the stream yesterday, guys, I entered the long trade live. All right, people always want me to do live trading. Well, the past few weeks, guys, we've been doing the live trades, baby. We've been getting them in. All right, and Bitcoin did come up to, this morning, an area of resistance. All right, what is that area of resistance that Bitcoin is currently facing right now? It is none other than this 68,194 level. If we can break above 68,194, guys, we are going to rocket ship to the moon. And of course, if you're in the Casper Crew VIP Discord this morning, we also did give the short from this area earlier this week. And then, of course, again, this morning, we said this is the place, if we're going to dump for the rest of the day, this is the place to get into a short hedge trade. And, of course, that setup was given in the Casper Crew as well. So shout out to the Casper Crew, because if you took the long yesterday and you took the short today, well, there's no excuse to not be in some money. All right? There's no excuse. No excuses to not be in some money, guys. All right. Now, we're going to be talking about the juicy levels that we got in the chart right now as New York is at lunch and as Bitcoin is consolidating in what appears to be right now a little bit of a triangular shape pattern here. All right. Some people might say, Jason, that's not a triangle. Well, I don't know, guys. I'm not very good at geography, so I don't know my shapes very well. And I also don't know. If you showed me a blank map, I wouldn't be able to tell you where any countries were, because I'm also not good at geometry. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Major shout out to Crypto Coons, holding it down with the wrench. God bless you, my bro. Shout out to Drum Hop. Shout out to Shabba de Burngado, who says pizza, pizza, pizza with the buff chicken at the gym, baby. How can you join the Discord? You can join the Discord by going to jasoncaspertrading.com. jasoncaspertrading.com, the best trading community in the world, guys, where we have multiple instructors every single day doing live streams, giving trade setups for crypto, for stocks, for Forex, for indices, for altcoins. Doing multiple live streams every single day. It's literally the best trading community in the world. All right, let's see if we can't smash up the likes, guys. All right, let's see if we can't smash up the likes. Because, again, we will be giving away $1,000 if we can get 1,000 likes in the first half hour, and so far we have 1,400 people in here. All right, so we're finding a little bit of resistance here at the 68,194 level. All right, this is from we did let people know about this short in the Casper Crew this morning. I also am in a little short trade from here because it is a key level, and as you guys know, I am a trader, which means I long and I short, and if that's crazy to you, stick around, because you're going to learn a thing or two. Or maybe not, because I'm just a stupid YouTuber on the treadmill. But let's get into the juicy price action. All right, we're going to start here on the higher term time frames, because as we know, the 2-week time frame is looking absolutely beautiful here. All right, I would like to point out the green dot that has confirmed on the 2-week time frame right over here. All right, the green dot on the 2-week time frame right back here. This is a very, very powerful bullish signal. The last time we saw anything close to this was back here in January 2024. We saw the same signal on the 4-day time frame. Look at this, the 4-day time frame. We got a confirmed green dot with the money flow getting thicker after a series of lower momentum waves like this, right? we bottomed out, and then we had a massive break to the upside. Now, right now, on the 2-week time frame, now remember, the higher the time frame, the stronger the signal. After a series of lower momentum waves here, all right, over time, momentum's getting lower. We now have money flow thickening, green dot printing as we are pressing up against this local resistance here. And I do believe, guys, that when we break out of this trend line, it is going to be explosive. We're going to have follow through. Why do I say this with such conviction and such confidence? Well, obviously, it's because I have a monocle and I speak with a British accent, which means everything I say must be taken much more seriously than if I was just a normal American accented guy without a monocle. And the other reason why I believe this is because we've been trading in this range for 224 days, guys. 224 days. This is rare. Okay, this is very rare. The last time we saw anything close to this was back last summer, where we traded in a range for 210 days. All right, last summer. In fact, this was the last big, massive break, bam, 1 year ago today, after trading in the range for over 200 days. And it's very rare you see Bitcoin trade in a range for over 200 days. Before that, we traded in this range for about 400 days. But you could consider that this was not one range. Some people say, what about the 400-day range? I consider this basically to be range 1, range 2, range 3. I don't consider this to be one range like that, guys. I really don't. I consider a range to be like something that's much more tight and consolidated, like we saw right back here last summer and fall. And then, of course, this is much tighter and consolidated than it was in the past. So we have the higher term time frames looking kind of bullish. When we go to the daily time frame, what do we see? We see money flow thickening, and I want to talk about this momentum wave. This is the one everyone's talking about, because this right here, they say, Jason, look, if we're not careful, this could turn into basically a bearish divergence, right? People are saying, Jason, you know, we got to be really careful. And they're right. We do need to be careful, because let's say Bitcoin does now break out of this, right? We get a big break. We break, boom, right? And then people are like, well, Jason, be careful, because this is now, we got a big left momentum wave and then a smaller right momentum wave. That's called a bearish upside down uneven butt cheek pattern. All right, you go ahead, you got the big left butt cheek, the skinny right butt cheek. You go ahead and paste the two cheeks on the chart. Got the cheek on the chart, beautiful work of art. That's known medically as a bearish divergence. All right, but here's the thing. We look at the daily market cipher B, and what do we see? I see that this momentum wave has more upside potential. All right, look at how the waves are very separated. You got the light blue and the dark blue. Very separated here. There's a lot of space, which means there's a lot of room for this to continue to the upside here, especially if we get a bullish break candle. This yellow line that's pointing down is going to start to point up again, and we know that the higher the yellow line points, the more powerful the move is on the chart. All right, we're going to go down to our 15-minute time frame quickly, because Bitcoin is consolidating here, getting a little bit of movement to the downside during lunch. And again, this is lunch. So New York's going to come back after they eat their pizza. They're going to have their carbohydrates, their saturated fats, the cholesterols running through the veins, ready to hit that buy and sell button once again. And speaking of hitting buttons, make sure to like the dang stream. All right, shout out to Tom Crown. He has the power as well. Tom Crown has the power of the wrench, and also Tom Crown has the power to pump and dump the Bitcoin price at will. Shout out to Tom Crown. Make sure to go subscribe to his channel if you're not already subscribed. All right. So let's discuss. Let's zoom in a little bit more here and talk about what's happening. So we have to start with yesterday, right? Yesterday during the live stream, you guys saw we were long, we were bullish, we sang the pump song. Then we started to get a little dump, so we had to take the short trade from here and come back down. And then, of course, when we came down here, we hopped ourselves into the long setup live because, well, we had bullish divergences. Things looked really bullish. In fact, you guys saw the whole process, all right? You saw the whole process. We took the long trade first, got stopped out, right? We saw a CDW, we got stopped out. Then we came down lower. And we saw, okay, we still have bullish dips. Let's hop back in. So we got back in, baby. All right, we took that trade live. And now here we are the next day, right? So we got that move to the upside. And then we come up to none other than the daily level, the daily and the weekly level at this key resistance, this key. Remember, this green line here, guys, this is not just any old green line. All right, this is not just any old green line, guys. This is connecting the highs that we've made here throughout the entirety of the last 6 months, right? So we're finding some resistance here. Things are looking bullish. So what does that mean? It means we got to go down to lower time frame and figure out if we're going to get a bounce, where's it going to be from? All right, where's the bounce going to be from? Well, to be honest with you guys, and I love to be honest, right? The first place that I'm personally going to be looking for a bounce right now is going to have to be coming in at this golden pocket right here at around 66,000. Right around 66K. That's going to be the first place I'd be looking for a bounce here if we get a move down. Why? Well, first of all, it's because we have built up a whole bunch of stop losses below these higher lows, right? We've been trading in an ascending channel like this, which means if we break the channel, we're probably going to take all the stop losses that are hiding underneath this area, right? And then we come right down to the Fibonacci golden pocket, the 786 zone. If we go ahead and pull a little fib here as well, pull a little volume here as well, we have the high volume node coming in right under there. We got the 786, we got the value area low of the range. So if we get a dumperoni, this is the first place around that $65.5 to $66,000 zone where I'm personally going to be looking for a bounce, right? This will maintain also the bullish market structure that we've been in since Thursday, October 10th, which, man, I can't believe that was almost a week ago. But guys, if you remember Thursday, October 10th, we also took this long trade live on the YouTube channel. This is why you guys got to subscribe to the dang channel. All right, because we're taking these juicy trades live. Took the trade live. Took the trade live. All right. So that'd be the first place that I would be looking if we are going to get a little bit of a rejection here. Now, of course, there are some other places that we do need to be aware of in the event of massive dumpage, right? First of all, let's take a look at this. We want to take a look at basically the volume of all of this right here. All of this right here, right? And then we could pull some fibs as well from low to high. And we could say that, I would say that for me, the very juicy area of support is going to be this last bit of consolidation right here between 63.5 and 62.5. The reason I say that is because if we lose support number one at $66,000, which definitely could give us a nice juicy bounce, $66,000, we understand, could be giving us a nice juicy bounce because 66K is basically a back test of these highs, right? So it's a nice back test of these highs, a liquidity grab of this ascending channel. But then we have to think to ourselves, this box right here, this green box I've just drawn on the channel, on the chart, not only is it a Fibonacci golden pocket, but if we go back in time to March 2024, and we go ahead and look at all the volume that's traded here since March, guys, the high volume node of this entire massive range is right here, 63,150. So for that reason, right, this is going to be, let's say we get a massive dump. Let's say 66 doesn't hold. We get a massive dump. This could be the place, guys, where we continue with this uptrend. Massive area of support. Again, we got a Fibonacci golden pocket right there. We've got the high volume node of the last 6 months. These are the two major zones of support that I'm personally looking for on the way down. And as we all know, all right, the Fibonacci 618 level is world famous for a number of things. What is she most famous for? She's most famous for the rejections. All right, we go ahead, we pull a fib from the high we made back here to the low that we made right here. And look, when we come up to the 618, we got the rejection. Why did we get the rejection? Well, because 618 is a girl named Six Juanita. I had a huge crush on her. I decided to ask her out, and I said, Six Juanita, I think maybe you would want to go steady with me. Those were my exact words. And she said, Jason, I will not go steady with you. She gave me the hand, she gave me the face, she left me alone, cold in the hallway of high school, crying by my locker, while everyone pointed and laughed. Haha, Jason, you're such a loser. And of course, here's a graph of the whole experience. The purple candles flowing out of my heart, totally broken, and then bear flag, and then another move to the downside. But here's the thing, guys. Yes, she rejected us. Yeah, she's not interested, but we are in this thing called the friend zone, which means she uses us for stuff, right? If she needs money, who does she call? Of course, right? If she needs a ride somewhere, who does she call? Of course, us, right? Which means she will be there for support because she doesn't want to totally get us out of her life in case she needs something. And what do you know? The 618 to Fibonacci coming right down there, all right, at that 63.5 to 62.5 zone. So those are really the two major areas, guys. First of all, $66,000, the back test of this high right here, all right? That's the first place to look for long. If we don't pump from where we're at, because we could pump from where we're at right now, right? We don't know. New York's still on lunch. They're going to come back from lunch. They got the pizza. They got the Coca-Colas that they're drinking, probably having coffee. They're probably having some cigarettes too out there in New York, right? They love smoking, like my friend Dolores, who works at the diner over there in New York. She still smokes inside. She's stuck in the 80s, y'all. I mean, honestly. Did you ever hear someone say y'all with a Brooklyn accent before? Well, I just said it because I'm friends with Dolores. All right, she can't understand why people go out to eat and don't smoke inside no more. What the heck is happening to this world? All right. So look, we got about half an hour. New York's going to come back into the market. Maybe we get a dump down to 65, 66, 65.5, get a bounce. Maybe in a really intense scenario, we get a big flush down to retest the POC. But either way, I'd say we are looking good, guys, for more upside on these high time frames. We're coming up to major resistance, which if we break out is going to have some significant follow through. Our next target is going to be the 69,860 value area high. All right. So it's going to be good, man. I'm feeling it in the bones, baby. Let's see. We've been live for 21 minutes. We have 2,000 people. We only have 700 likes. Guys, if everybody likes the video in the next 7 minutes, if we can get 2,000 likes in the next 7 minutes, I'm going to give away $2,000. $2,000, man. Major shout out to Crypto Facts Report for the super chat, all right? Crypto Facts Report with a pair character stretching his arms forward, giving a thumbs up. That's what I'm talking about, Crypto Facts Report. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. All right, so let's talk about other scenarios that could happen here. All right, we're going to go back down to our 12-minute time frame. As we're looking at this consolidation, something else we do need to consider right now, guys, and it's looking less likely. In fact, as we consolidate here, I'm feeling more bullish than ever. In fact, I got to put on my bullish hat. We only want to see the blue candles, baby. We don't want to see no purple candles, baby. We only want to see the blue, all right? Blue over purple. Now, hang on. What was I talking about? Okay, so one thing that we do need to be aware of is the fact that we have made these two highs right here. All right, which does mean there's a chance that we do just get a what's known as a CDW. All right, a CDW is basically when you form a series of highs or lows. But in this case, when you form a series of highs and then the price simply just stops everybody out who has their stop losses above those highs and then reverses the price. Like, for example, Jason Casper is in a short from there. He has his stop loss above the highs. All right, so Jason Casper will get stopped out of his trade just for them to reverse the market. Whoop, whoop. All right, why is it called a chicken's drinking water? Because it looks like a dang chicken drinking water. If you've ever seen a chicken drink water before, the chicken, she takes her beak, she sticks it into the water like this. All right, you think the chicken's gonna drown, right? She sticks her beak under the water, you think she's gonna drown, but then she takes her beak up and laps it up, all right? Ah! Now, sorry about that. It's a feisty chicken. That is a possibility that we do need to be aware of, especially if we're going to continue having a rangy day. Let's say we don't get any big follow through today. No big break down or big break out. We do need to be aware of a chicken's drinking water to the upside. We also do need to be aware, in my opinion right now, to a chicken's drinking water to the downside as well. Like, we do have some liquidity that we built up here where we simply could just do something like this, get a drop down, maybe take out some of these lows and then just get another move to the upside. So if we're going to continue ranging today, guys, and we're not going to get any big moves up or big moves down, you know, we got to be aware of you know, basically taking the lows here, which is going to take us down to our $66,000 first support. But we also need to be prepared for a fake out, something like this, and then move back down into the range. Of course, we want to be looking at our oscillator here, because if we do come up to this area and then we're seeing money flow continuing to get lower like this, right? Momentum getting lower, giving us that upside down uneven butt cheek pattern and the upside down Sam Bankman-Fried man boob pattern. Sam Bankman-Fried, the man boobs are uneven here on the left side, is much bigger than the right side. We don't know why. All right, they're still, you know, they're doing a lot of research. In fact, I myself am holding a fundraiser to do some studies on why Sam Bankman-Fried's left man boob is so much bigger than the right. All right, but yeah, if we see something like this, then we do need to be careful, expecting a breakout. All right, now I want to take a look at the order flow as well right now to see what's happening locally here. All right, let's go to the 15-minute time frame and let's check out order flow. All right, we are flirting with the VWAP, and man, would you look at this? We had a lot of shorts opening up here, actually. We had a lot of shorts opening up, then they closed out. So yeah, we're in Chop City, guys. We are in Chop City. And let's see here. Yeah, we're in Chop City. Straight up in Chop City, guys. There's nothing too crazy happening here. But in general, we saw a lot of shorts open up here, then they closed out. We saw a lot of shorts open up here. About half of them have closed out. So people are trying to short this. We're going to wait. We got about half an hour until New York gets back from lunch. And then we're going to assess the situation. Now, right now, to be honest with you, what I'm looking for is basically I'm looking to come, you know, obviously if we take the lows, I'm getting stopped out of this long trade, right? We're looking around $66,000 for the next entry. So I might have to get stopped out of this one, take another long if I see that we're getting a bounce from down here. All right, which is something I'm willing to do here. I got my stop loss right here. All right, a little bit below. Obviously, I added to the trade from yesterday, a little gambly. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do when you're in profit. You let the market kick you out. You add to the trade, take some profits, let the market kick you out. All right, we come a long way from yesterday anyway. You know, yesterday we were up negative $24 on the long when we took it. Today we're up $1,500 on the long. You know, plus another, technically right now, 1,000. So let's see what happens here. Okay. So we got the order flow, things looking strange, you know, nothing too crazy happening. Bitcoin about to break out, hit another massive take profit target at around $70,000. Let's take a look right now at the stock market. S&P 500, the ES mini futures, pumping like crazy. To be honest with you, we had a really big move up around New York Open today. We made a higher low, and now we're trying to make a higher high. When we take a look at the dollar, interestingly enough, the dollar and Bitcoin and the stock market have all been doing the same thing for the past few days, really. I mean, or week. I mean, look at the dollar rallying right now like crazy, along with the stock market. And, interestingly enough, along with gold, which did get a really nice retest of $2,600. Let's take a look at Ethereum. All right, ETH, right now, as we know, massive bullish candle the other day. And then today is, well, we're consolidating, right? We're consolidating, but this is really, really nice. I'll tell you why. We are continuing to make higher lows after coming back down to test a major zone of support. So this Fibonacci golden pocket down here, remember the 618 always being there for support. This 618 that we had right down here is also the value area high of the bear market range. Plus, we basically back tested two trend lines on this one. I mean, we literally back tested both trend lines of this massive ascending triangle that Bitcoin was forming here, right? Like, so much intersectionality right here. So much intersectionality. We have the upper trend line. All right, we have the upper trend line. We have the lower trend line. We have the Fibonacci golden pocket. We have the value area high of the entire range. We came down there. We wicked into the intersectionality. Shout out to all the fat, white, ambiguously gendered college students majoring in trans, non-carbon, binary, mission, gender studies. I know how much you guys love intersectionality. And then from this time, we have made higher lows as we consolidate and we are seeing the money flow and the momentum curving up. What does this mean? Well, if Bitcoin's about to break massive resistance, then we have to also assume Ethereum is going to follow. Jason, why do you call it Ethereum and not Ethereum? Don't you know anything about crypto? No, I don't. But secondly, it's called Ethereum, all right? Just ask your uncle. Ask your uncle, hey, uncle, have you ever heard of this thing called Bitcoin? Yeah, I heard about that Bitcoin. I saw it on CNN the other day. I saw it on Fox News too, and I started looking into it, and I saw this other one out there, Ethereum. You ever hear of Ethereum? Yeah, I've heard of it, you say. Yeah, you think Ethereum could be the next Bitcoin, huh? Yeah, maybe. Well, actually, I don't think so. Well, it could be. I mean, I don't want to buy one of them Bitcoins because it's so expensive, but Ethereum, that's pretty cheap, right? So, if Ethereum is going to break up and reclaim this next resistance, now we're going to be trading back into the old range that we had here back in February to July 2024. And notice how old ranges are respected, right? ETH had this old range back here that we traded in from the low to the high, to the low, to the high, back here in January, December, January, February. And then when we make a new range, when we lose the new range, we come back into the old range. So once we break out of this range, we'll come back into the old range, which means chances are pretty dang high we see ETH once again coming back to the value area high of the range, around $3,800. Now, when we zoom out, what do we see about that $3,800 area? Well, this is a massive, I love to use the word massive. Jason, what's your favorite word? Probably massive. I mean, look at the title of this video. Bitcoin. This will be massive. All right? It's going to ETH. We could see an $8,000 ETH. All right? In fact, I'm going to go to the weekly chart. Let's get some targets for ETH here. Let's get some targets for ETH. All right? I'm just curious. We're going to do a fib extension. Trend-based fib extension from the low of 2020. I'm just curious here. All right? From the low of 2020 to the all-time high of 2021 to the low of the bear. And let's just see, our one-to-one fib extension is going to be 5,500. All right, that would be our target number one, right around here. And then our 1.618, right around $8,500. I think it wouldn't be too out of the question to see ETH come up to these targets. Honestly, could be pretty cool. Let's see where we're at from now. What a percent gain that is. That's like a 230% gain on ETH. Now, I know that's not a lot compared to some of these other altcoins that are out there right now, like Turbo. Turbo going absolutely crazy right now. Turbo going absolutely insane right now. But look, we're talking like the number 2 coin in the world, right? It's like Bitcoin gaining 230%. That's a lot. All right. I do want to take a look at Turbo, actually, because everybody's all about it. Look at this crazy breakout right now on Turbo. This is the weekly chart on MEXC. We're going to go to the daily. All right. And we are getting a bit of a pullback here on Turbo. Now, the problem with coins like this, obviously, is after a major break like this, it's always a gamble. It's always a gamble. It's always a gamble because you never know when buying the dip is going to be the beginning of the big dump, right? Buying the dip, the beginning of the big dump. But I am curious here, so let's take a little look at some fib levels on Turbo. And let's just look at, if we're going to be looking to buy this thing, where would we want to be looking to buy? Well. I mean, if we get a bit of a pullback here, to back test the support resistance flip, the Fibonacci golden pocket, the value area high, and the trend line, this could be the place, if we're going to continue to see this thing rip, this would be a really nice higher low before the next parabolic move to the upside, all right? I'm not saying to do this. I'm just saying if we're going to be, just assuming that the trend is our friend here, which the trend is your friend until the end, but you don't know when the end of the trend is. When is the end of the trend? It depends. When everyone decides to sell and you get rug pulled on these strange altcoin things, and I don't even know what Turbo is, so is it a rug pull? I don't know. What was the rug pull that just happened recently? There was some coin that rug pulled. But yeah, this would be the place I would be looking for a retest. We got mad confluences here. Once again, lots of intersectionality. All right. So let's go down to our 4-hour time frame. All right, let's go down to our 1-hour time frame. All right, so this is, I would say this. I would be looking at the 1-hour time frame on Turbo, and I would be waiting to see when the 1-hour time frame starts to give us bullish divergences. All right, if Turbo is going to continue up, we want to see the 1-hour time frame giving us bullish divergences. What is bullish divergence? It is the price is getting lower, but market cipher B is getting higher, like this. All right, these have been the bottoms here. The price is getting lower. Market cipher B is getting higher. These have been the bottoms on our 1-hour time frame. When that money flow goes into the purple on market cipher B, those are the bottoms so far. All right, we are seeing the money flow in the purple right now on market cipher B. This is telling us we should expect a little bit more downside when money flow first crosses into the purple, assuming the trend is our friend. Okay, if this is the end of the trend, then you know, everything I say, just make sure you're wearing your adult diapers to prevent liquidation. We want maximum absorbency. 26 count, extra large adult diapers. Look at the confidence on this man's face right now, knowing that he's safe from liquidation no matter what. That is the face of confidence right there. All right, so money flow coming into the purple now. We want to wait until we start to see, you know, the momentum waves getting higher here. The coveted uneven butt cheek pattern, the juicy left butt cheek, squeeze out the gravy, slurp it on up. Right, the right butt cheek nice and skinny like Dolores at the Dinah. And that's where we could look to get in. And of course, if this is happening alongside our intersectionality, that could be good. And if it happens before the intersectionality, maybe you might say, hey, look, it's happening before the intersectionality. Maybe I want to hop in a little bit now, right? But again, these coins like this are, in my opinion, they're gambles, because right now we should be more interested in coins if you're looking to buy altcoins that haven't pumped yet. In fact, maybe I'll just ask you guys for some coins. Maybe we'll spend thousands of dollars on altcoins right now. Should we do that? Should I buy a whole bunch of altcoins on the stream? I don't know. All right, I don't know. Let's see here. All right, we got some super chats that we got to talk about. Shout out to my man JGD. He says, in a Bill Cosby voice, what is your hierarchy for data in EXO? CVD, deltas, OI, etc. Pudding pop. I can't do a good Bill Cosby impression, but for me in EXO charts, I'm pretty much only looking at CVD and open interest. That's really about it. Shout out to James Schneider. He says, can we get a shout out for your average crypto bro? Shout out to your average crypto bro. Shout out to Crypto Facts Report again, who says, smash the like, always bringing the energy. Shout out to Inside Lookout, who says, I have no idea what you said. I'm sorry, man, but thank you for the super chat. All right. This literally makes no sense to me. It's too jargony. I don't even know what that is, man. Too many emojis. All right. Sorry. Shout out to Inside Looking Out. XRP $5+ in January. Man, I can't tell you how much I despise XRP. Haven't traded XRP since November 2021. Nah, that's not true. January 2023 was the last time I traded XRP. All right, let's go to the 6-day time frame here. The last time I traded XRP was January 2023, right here, when I longed it right from this wick. Right, the CDW, the liquidity grab of these lows. I longed it. I was outside chasing a rooster that was lost in the woods, that wasn't going back into the coop. I had to wait until nighttime because it was a vicious rooster, a vicious cockerdoodle-doo if I've ever seen one, that would peck the skin off my arms. All right, but he would not go back into the chicken coop, and he was outside, and I had to catch him at night. In fact, I think if I'm not mistaken. If I am not mistaken, I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure I have a video of it. But yeah, that's when I longed XRP. I believe XRP is going to pump. All right. I do believe XRP is going to pump. But I just can't care about XRP. I'm so sorry. All right. So this is basically what happened with the. Let's see here.
All right, yo, I'm outside in the.
See, I was in the cold chasing this rooster. This rooster had, because it was outside and it couldn't go in the chicken coop. Look at what happened to the crown. It got frostbite and it came off. All right. I finally caught this rooster at night. I'm outside with the rooster. All right, and XRP got this massive move. All of a sudden, we came down to the level. That was a good time.
Cold naked with a rooster who has frostbite on his crown, and it turns out XRP just got a 1 minute candle that dropped down 12%.
Man,
in 1 minute.
12%
Can
in
you
1
even
minute.
believe? Now the coolest thing about this is we dipped down right into a box.
Man, we
prepared
snagged
for
that
all week.
trade,
I
man.
posted this in the video.
We snagged that trade.
Make hundreds of dollars doing what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, that was crazy. Making hundreds of dollars chasing a rooster naked. Now that, if that's not a top signal on society, I don't know what is, to be honest with you. If being able to make money chasing a rooster naked isn't a top signal on society, I just don't know what you know. But okay, let's talk about a $5 Ripple. Man, I want to see. I'll tell you what I want to see. I want to see a 28-cent Ripple. I'm gonna buy Ripple at 28 cents. You guys just wait. You guys are laughing now. All right, the XRP army's laughing at Jason Casper now. But when we're at 28 cents, I'll be the one laughing. And then I'm going to sell XRP at $1.92. I'm going to split the profits with y'all. All right, I'm going to split the profits with y'all. All right, Bitcoin taking a little bit of a dumperoni y queso, but nothing too crazy yet. All right, we do have a take profit set at 66,200. All right, for a short. All right, shout out to American Nazarite, who says, thanks for the knowledge. Well, God bless you, American Nazarite. And shout out to Irene for the super chat. Can we check UOS? Yeah, we'll check UOS. And we might have to FOMO into some altcoins today, man. We might have to FOMO into some altcoins today. All right. Shout out to Inside Looking Out, who says, Scotty the AI. Is that a coin we should look at? It's called Scotty the AI. All right, we'll check out UOS and Scotty the AI. All right, but before we do, all right, I have to take a really big urine, all right? Urine. I was going to say piss, but I'll be less vulgar. I have to urinate. I'll be right back, all right? Watch the chart. Make sure I don't get liquidated. I'll be right back. All right. Back, baby. And we didn't drop the phone in the toilet, which is a big surprise. All right, a big surprise. A big surprise that we didn't drop the phone into the toilet. All right, so we got to take a look at some coins. We got to take a look at UOS, or UOS. All right, UOS against the Tether. Ultra. It's called Ultra. All right. Yeah, let's take a look at Ultra. Unfortunately, it's not available on MEXC. All right, that's really unfortunate. That's not available on MEXC. I don't know anything about UOS, but I would say this. I like it. The reason why I like it is because it is beat down to the very bottom. And this is not, I don't know what UOS is. It could be a rug pull, all right? It could be a rug pull. It could be something crazy, right? It could be Sam Bankman-Fried's project from prison. I don't know. But you have to think of it this way, all right? You have to think of it this way. Let's say we come back up to these highs here. Not even a new high, just these highs, right? Let's say you throw, you know, $100 on this, right? You're either going to lose $100 or you're going to 10x, right? I mean, those are your two options, you know? It's like, it's a really good risk to reward ratio. And let's say we hit these all-time highs. You know, we're talking like over 2,000%, right? So, potentially lose $100 or 20 exit. You know what I'm saying? The risk to reward is really good on this. We're beat down. We have bullish divergences on the weekly time frame. All right. I'm not talking about leverage here. I'm talking about spot. Is this available on MEXC? Because maybe I would buy some, but no, it's not. It's not available on MEXC. All right. Look, I don't know anything about this coin. I'll be honest with you. But a chart like this is the kind of thing. If you have a fundamental reason to be bullish on this USO coin, I mean, it's a very low risk, high reward potential investment. If it's money you can afford to lose, right? You know, my mentality is look, if you find a couple altcoins like this, let's say you have $1,000, you find 10 coins, you put $100 into each coin. If they all go to zero except one, you're still making more than double your money. Like, let's say you have $1,000, 10 coins, the chart looks like this. One coin comes back to its all-time high, the rest go to zero. You're still making a 2.5x on your money. I'm sorry, a 1.5x, right? No, 2.5x. This is, honestly, it's worth it. But not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'd rather trade Bitcoin. Slow and steady wins the race. All right, now we got to check out our man inside looking out. Money sign Scotty. All right. Another coin I've never heard of because, well, I'm really just a Bitcoin trader. But here we go. MEXC, baby. All right, let's take a look at Scotty. We're going to go to the 1 day. All right, just a very typical ascending triangle here. And we're coming down to the trend line of the triangle. So, my honest opinion on it is that if I was looking for a really good buy on this, I would want to see one last massive scare drop back down to the low, honestly. That would be really amazing. That would be amazing to fake everybody out, all right? A few ways you can handle this. I don't know anything about Scotty, all right? But right now, as it stands, like, I'm just looking at this risk to reward ratio, all right? Let's take the same hypothetical scenario, all right? We're throwing a little bit of money into this, all right? It's actually, even if we're getting in now, it's actually a pretty good risk to reward. Like, if we take this off log scale, it's a pretty good risk to reward, even if we get in now, all right? Even if we only hit the high that we made here on, what day? Friday, May 3rd, 2024. Even if we only hit that high, it's still a pretty good risk to reward ratio, right? Let's say you have $1, right? You're risking $1, potentially make $7. You throw $1 in, let's say we do hit those highs, you know, you're risking $1 to potentially make $15. But your dollar's not even going to go to zero, right? It's going to lose 72% of its value. So yeah, I mean, looks kind of cool, man. Scotty, available on MEXC. Now, obviously, the best buys are going to be anything below this trend line here, because you have to think to yourself, if we do drop below the trend line, that's going to give us very bullish divergences, right? That's going to be giving us the pig nipple pattern on market Cipher B. Let's see. Yeah, pig nipples. We gotta, yeah, there we go. Yeah, the pig nipple pattern on market Cipher B. Let's see, where's our, oh, okay, here. All right, yeah. yeah, this is what we'll be forming on market Cipher B, which is a very bullish pattern, especially when it happens on these higher term time frames. All right, there you go. There you go. But yeah, the risk to reward is still even kind of good, even as it is right now. All right, even as it is right now. So that's what I think about it. Man, if we drop a little bit, I'll get some. I'm gonna set an alert in the event of a drop here. I would throw a little money at Scotty. Scotty. Throw a little money at Scotty. All right, so it's 5 minutes till New York comes back from lunch. My goodness, would you look at the chart? I can't even believe it. Oh my goodness, look at the chart. I can't even believe it. We're starting to get a little bit of a pump to the upside. Let's take a look at the order flow. Oh my goodness, literally lots of trades stopped out. We got shorts wrecked, longs wrecked. Massive decrease in open interest. Lot of shorts trying to short here. Now most of them are out. Look at this massive drop of OI back down to where we were just a few minutes ago at the beginning of the live stream. Yo, 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 ladies and gentlemen, what's the market maker gonna do? What's the market maker gonna do? Ladies and gentlemen. All right, huge shout out to Inside Looking Out, who says Scotty was the AI 10-cent New Year's, July 1st, 2025, 1 billion market cap in 2027. All right, well, hey, if you're right, bro, then Scotty is the coin to buy, all right? If your prediction is right, then Scotty is the coin to buy, all right? I'm hoping that when New York comes back, we do get a big pump. I'm hoping for a big pump this afternoon. I'm thinking we're going to get one. I am thinking we're going to pump. I have a feeling we're going to break to the upside here, guys. All right. I have a feeling we're in for some volatility this afternoon. All right. Major shout out to everybody in chat. Shout out to Alchemist. Sounds like a soccer match. All right. Shout out to Gym Addiction. Can you check out Caspa, the 1 week bull div? Yeah, let's check out Caspa. Let's check out Caspa. All right. Let's go to the 1 week. Oh man, look at Casper, guys. I don't see a bull div on the 1 week. I see a hidden bull div. That's what you're talking about. Hidden bullish div on the 1 week. All right, a hidden bullish div on the 1 week. The daily. No real bull divs on the daily here. We do have hidden bull divs. Let's go to the 4 hour. Some slight bull div on the 4 hour here. We're obviously at support. So here's the deal with Caspa. All right, I'm not saying we're gonna get it, but obviously the best buy for Casper is gonna have to be down here at the box. Why? Because if we're looking for the best opportunity, right? That's the thing. Like when you're coming to a chart, guys, it does help. This is how I trade. I think to myself, where would I like to buy Bitcoin? All right, where would I like to buy Bitcoin? You know, you got to ask yourself these questions. Where would I like to buy it? All right, like for example, you know, yesterday when I was when I took this long trade here, I took the long trade from here because this was a level where in that morning, in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, when I gave my trading plan for the day, this is one of the places I would have liked to buy Bitcoin, right? So if you wait for your key levels, then you get those really good entries, right? Can you imagine if like we were pumping yesterday and everyone's like, oh, there's no way we're gonna come down there, Jay, you know? There's no way, man. Okay, those people probably along the top and got wrecked. So with Caspa, we're not at the top, but I would say this, we're below the POC. We're below the POC of the range. Let's adjust this to make sure we're still below the POC. We're below the POC of this range. As long as we are holding below this POC, the probabilities say value area low is probable, right? If the value area low is probable, why not wait to stop out all these guys and then get in at the best possible time? When would I change my mind on Caspa and say, you know what, we're not coming lower? I would say once we start to close a daily candle or two above this POC. Look at how this POC literally for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days over a week has been a resistance. All right, we come above POC, and now instead of resistance, its support, then we could say, okay, we bounce from the trend line. The POC is clearly support. We have ourselves a nice potential right here of getting a move back to the highs, right? Which is or potentially even a new high. And especially if Bitcoin's going to break out, maybe, who knows, right? But until that happens right now, I would be a little cautious. I would wait for either confirmation, some daily candle close above the POC, which right now is 13.8188 cents. Or wait until we come down a tad bit lower to stop everybody out, right? That would be nice. That'd be real nice. This has been my plan since like Augusto, which is the way I say August in my native tongue. All right. Right, Caspar. All right, the markets are pumping, somebody says. The markets are pumping right now. We've got a massive pump on Bitcoin right now. Massive, ladies and gentlemen. As the title of the video says, this will be massive. Massive, I tell you. Massive, with 2 asterisks on each side of the word to catch the attention amongst all the other crypto YouTube videos out there on YouTube. You've got to catch the attention and steal the dopamine from the people before the other crypto YouTubers steal it from you. Alright, it's a massive game, a dopamine competition out there. Alright. Alright, let's get back to the charts quickly. Alright, so we've obviously got this consolidation, the triangle here. And we understand if we break, it will be massive. But we also understand if we break to the downside, we're probably going to come back down to retest the 66,000 level, where I will honestly look for another long trade. Alright. Where I will honestly look for another long. And of course, take profits on the short trade that I'm in as well. Because you've got to think to yourself, right? It's the Fibonacci golden pocket. Right down there around 66,000. So it's where I'm obviously going to be looking for a long trade. Obviously going to be taking profits on the short trades. Now I'm stuck talking like this now. I don't know what to do. All right, someone has to help me here. All right. Shout out to Follow Baba. Shout out to Justin Barker. Shout out to Hridesh Mudgal. Let's pump. A dump song. Get a bottle of water. Man, I'm not even sweating, bro. I'm not even sweating. It's cold outside today. I was so cold when I came on this treadmill. I almost came on here with a hoodie. All right. $66.2 looks watermelon. Jason the Brit. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously I'm a Brit. I have to fake my American accent every single day. It gets tiring to do it, so sometimes I just gotta let loose. Alright, I just gotta let loose. Let my true colors come out. Alright, so let's quickly do some analysis. Now that it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we've got New York coming back in. We've probably got a little spike of volume coming in. So far, looks like no. A little bit of open interest increase. But alright, just to recap here. The next level for support is going to be the Fibonacci golden pocket. Confluence with, we take the volume of the range, the point of control down to the value area low. So obviously, this is the area, if we're going to get a nice bounce after a dump, where I will be looking, basically stop out everybody who's longed from here. Alright. See, there's two possibilities, and we've got a plan for both possibilities, right? We've got an ascending channel. Either the ascending channel breaks out, and we see another high, or, of course, it breaks down, which means we're probably going to go for the liquidity down below, leading us right down to the box. Alright, so here we go. New York, back from lunch. The pizza is in the stomachs. We've got ourselves, wow, longs opening up. We got 2.4 million longs, 2.4 positive delta candle, and a 2.8 volume candle. Alright, we've got 2 million longs opening up here. We've got a few more coming in. Alright. So let's see if we can't get a little move here. Let's see if we can't get a little move right now. We need a pump song. Shout out to my man Rigo. who's leaving for Tom Crown's stream. And shout out to Tom Crown, who's streaming. All right. Check out Bohm. All right, we'll check out Bohm a little bit. Man, what a huge disappointment Bohm was. I bought Bohm a while ago. I forget when I bought Bohm. I don't remember when it was. It was probably in the springtime. It's probably still in the red. I haven't looked at my Bohm quite some time. But, all right, let's take a look at Bohm because we are seeing some interesting things here. Again, this coin seems to have been a dud, but I will say this. We have bull divs and a change of market structure. So it looks like a nice bottom. Bullish div here, change of structure. So that means, boom. What a beautiful potential setup coming in right here. That's nice. You know, we get a retrace, a retest back down to around, you know, 70, around 8, let's say 8,000 satoshis, whatever those things are called, nanocents. A move down to 8,000 nanocents. This would be a zone, honestly, to look to buy. The reason why? Bullish divergence right here. We've taken out the previous lower highs in the downtrend. And so we now look for the uptrend to continue, right? We look for that. So it looks pretty nice on Bohm, to be honest with you. Money flow coming back up. Yeah, we got a bear div on the 1 day. But yeah, look, I don't know anything about Bohm, except I'm holding some that I bought a long time ago in the red. All right? I thought it was going to be big. Sounded big. Book of meme. But that's why you don't buy things based on the sound. You gotta buy things based on the chart. I did buy it based on the chart, to be honest with you. But the chart kept on dumping on me. It kept on dumping on me. Why 12-minute chart? The 12-minute chart, that's the chart you guys gotta use. If you're not using the 12-minute chart, I feel sorry for you. I'm sorry. All right, Hendo says check out GST. All right. Wow. What the heck, man? I mean, what the heck? What the heck is this thing, man? What the heck is this thing? This looks like just a classic. Somebody colluded together to pump and dump this, man. I'll tell you. But look. What the heck? All right, so we're at support. All right, we've got a support zone down here at these 2 monthly order blocks. You know, you got to look at it like what we've been looking at it. If you think this is a good thing to buy, all right, if you do, and it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it based on the chart, but maybe you have some kind of fundamental news that I don't know about. All right. You got to think to yourself that it's a good risk to reward ratio. All right, we're risking 1 to make 30. All right, you put $1 on this, you could make 30 bucks if we come back up to this scam wick, or let's say we come back up to where it listed. You know, you're risking $1, right, to potentially make 1,000, 1,500 bucks. All right. So you look at it that way, right? You put $1 on this thing. Put 10 bucks on it, right? Put 10 bucks on it, man. You could make a lot of money. You could make a lot of money if it pumps. And if it dumps, you lose 10 bucks, right? That's crazy. 54,000%, you know? So, yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about this. Maybe I should look into it. GST. I'm sure they have a website with a whole bunch of cool things to say, just like every other crypto project out there. just like every other crypto project out there. Can we check out Wild, WLD? Yeah, we can check out WLD. All right, and then we'll check out Myro for Aaron G, because Aaron G says Myro's a good long right now. About to be. WLD. Oh, WorldCoin. It actually looks really nice, I'll be honest with you. It looks really, really nice right now. The reason it looks nice is because we have a really nice daily bullish divergence right here. And then we've changed market structure, right? We've made a higher high. So, yeah, it looks pretty nice, honestly. It looks like a nice bottom. And, let's check out some volume. Yeah, I mean, we're above most of the volume. Which means our next target on this would be, you know, another 130% move to the upside around $4.79. And if we can reclaim that, that's a very high volume node. You know, then we're looking back at the highs. So it looks pretty nice to me, to be honest with you. Let's check out our 4 hour. I mean, the 4 hour looks absolutely beautiful at that low. I mean, wow, it just looks really good. I mean, if this was Bitcoin, you know, I would be longing it for sure. Look at the bullish divergences, money flow momentum on the 4 hour, on the daily. So I would be interested in basically, yeah, I mean, look, I'm not, this is not financial advice, but we are back testing this right now. So, in my opinion, this would be a place to look to get in before another higher high comes in, like from where we're at right now. Something like this, right? A really nice rounded bottom. We've got the bottom signals. We have the bottom signals. Objectively speaking on the chart, we have the bottom signals on the daily, on the 4 hour. Let's check out our 3-day if we have enough data. Yeah, I mean, even the 3-day, beautiful. Double bottom, snake eyes on market Cipher, plus a nice divergence. The 2-day. The 2-day looking gorgeous. It really does look nice. Yeah, for WorldCoin. It really does look really bullish. And if Bitcoin's gonna do something dirty to the upside, then we would expect a lot of these coins will have an alt season after Bitcoin settles down somewhere. All right. Oh, Reef. Yeah, that was the scam that I was thinking about. Reef. You know. All right, we got to check out Myro. All right, Myro. Aaron G says a Myro long is coming in soon. So Myro, right now, we just broke out of this. All right. We have bullish divs on the daily, on the 2-day. Oh man, the daily looks amazing. The daily looks amazing here. Oof. All right, Myro. Shout out to Aaron G. I'm gonna set an alert here. This is a buy zone on Myro, in my opinion. Not financial advice, but we had a range. We broke out of the range. Then we come back down to test value area high, golden pocket, support resistance flip. Also just historic support resistance. I mean, it was support back here in July. It was resistance back here in February. Resistance in January. Right? This is really, really nice looking for Myro. Shout out to Aaron G. I might have to get me some Myro if we come down to that area. Looks like we could come down soon. I might buy me some Myro. You know, make a nice 300%. That looks really nice right there. That looks great. Just we had ourselves a nice little range. We made lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. We broke down from the descending triangle, and then we form a really nice bottom, a bullish deviation. We break back up above the resistance. We come back down to test it as support. And then, of course, not only that, guys, look at this. We're breaking out of this trend line here. And we would also be coming back down to test this trend line. Looking like a bump and run pattern. Right? A bump and run pattern. Bump, bump, and then break out and run, baby. Looking kind of nice for the Myro. Myro's looking good. Shout out to Clay the Great. Yo, Jay, check out $Cell. Cellframe is a post-quantum encrypted blockchain. Thank you so much for the super chat, my man. All right, $Cell. Well, I mean, the pump has happened, all right? The pump has happened. And not only has the pump happened, but the local entry has even happened, because we just got a CDW 2 days ago from these lows, and that was the opportunity locally to get in here. I don't know now when to get in. I mean, if you are bullish on this, then the only opportunity you have right now is something like this, right? Stop loss under the low, target the high. Not the worst, not the best. Risk reward. Other than that, we would have to wait for some kind of major pullback to 50 cents. But it looks bullish. I mean, the pump has happened. I mean, we've just had a 320% pump to the upside. So could we continue? Yes, we could continue. Yeah, for me, I don't really see a good opportunity on this right now, to be honest with you. That was a really crazy pump that we got. Must have been some kind of fundamental thing. Must have been some kind of fundamental thing. Alright. Yeah, sounds crazy, right? Shout out to Inside Looking Out. Bitcoin crash, April 2027. 20K's discount. Alright. Check out Jasmy. Alright, we'll check out Jasmy. So we haven't done TA on Jasmy since May, and we were looking for a pullback, which we never got. Because that's just how I like to do it, right? I like to wait for those pullbacks. So now we're in the range. Let's go ahead and update this. So we bounced from the golden pocket already. We're holding the golden pocket as support. You know, look, Jasmy is bullish in general. It's bullish. You know, we've already had a big move here. The best place to get into Jasmy, in my opinion, would have to be taking out the lows. Still, I would want to see something like this, and then a reclaim. Right? That would, for me, would trigger a buy on Jasmy. If we don't get that, then we have to be prepared for a move back down to our support resistance flip. Right down here. Right? These highs. But in general, for me right now on Jasmy, if we wreck everybody who bought after the breakout, right? Just wreck everybody who bought after February. That would be really nice. Is it guaranteed to happen? I don't know. But for me, that's the only opportunity I see right now on Jasmy. I don't see any other good opportunity unless you're just the kind of person that likes to buy coins randomly, knowing that eventually they'll go up. Because probably, eventually, we are going to see Jasmy go up again, right? But I don't see a juicy entry at the moment. All right. Shout out to American Nathrite. God bless you, man. BitDAO risk reward. All right, let's check out BitDAO. Is this the right coin? I don't really see anything I like about that. Alright, here we go, baby. Let's see if Bitcoin's gonna get a move. You know, it's after lunch. Let's see if Bitcoin's about to get a move. Alright. Let's see if Bitcoin's about to get a move. Come on, Bitcoin. Let's check out market Cipher here. Oof. Man, it's looking more like we might CDW those highs, to be honest with you guys. All right. I think we're gonna have to pump the Bitcoin price with the pump song, baby. This is the pump song, guaranteed to pump the Bitcoin price every single time. Here we go. Let's pump! Here we go. Yeah! Here we go, baby. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. 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 Pump the Bitcoin, baby. Let's go. We're gonna dump. Yeah, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby. Let's go. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Let's pump. We gotta get our blue hats on, baby. We gotta take some of the Depends diapers. We gotta put some in the pipe and smoke the hopium. It's harsh. Here we go, baby. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. Yeah. All right. Here we go, baby. We're pumping. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. We need a blue candle. Massive bear dip on the 2-second time frame. Come on. We want to see something crazy right now. We want something that's going to make our eyes pop out of the sockets. Here we go, baby. Here we go. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pop. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna All right, we're pumping it, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Shout out to Crypto with the super chat. Can we look at Moondang Soul? Shout out to Fekafade, the super chat. Can we look at Landwolf Soul? Yeah, we could look at some souls. Yeah. Hey, Bitcoin about to pump. New York's done with lunch and we're slumped. I don't know, let's check it out. Yeah. Gotta give a major shout out to the super chats as I put on my nice Pikachu hat. Pick a day and crypto both say, yo, can you look at soul? Maybe today we got two types of soul. What do you know? We got Moondang and Landwolf looking at the flow as we're coming up to the next resistance. Whoa, we're about to break out, then we go the distance. Oh, cause we know we got the trend line. The Bitcoin price, don't you know she's looking so fine? As we come outside looking at the lines on the street when we're driving through the nice town looking fine. Then we come with the next blue candle. Bitcoin pumping, can you get a handle? About to take a look at the order flow. We got some longs coming in. Now don't you know that New York went on lunch to eat the pizza? They said, Jake Casper, it's so nice to meet ya. Coming back to the office to greet ya. Then we're about to pump straight up Pikachu. Yeah, talking about the hat on my head. If you took a short trade, gonna end up in the red. Cause we're about to pump up and we won't end up dead. J Casper rapping, got the bars in my head. Yeah, we gotta give a shout out to everyone in the chat. Without a doubt, you're all the best and I love you with all of my heart. As we sit here and look at the Bitcoin charts, we got the blue and purple candles like a nice work of art. Hopefully I do not have to fart. Oh no, the gas coming out. The Bitcoin smile about to turn into a pout. Let's take a look at market Cipher B. Between you and me, what do we see on the 12-minute time frame? Looking to make change, got the money flow coming up, she ain't playing games. Cause we got the nice direction, makes me take a look at myself, introspection. Hopefully we do not have to change direction. Hopefully we don't dump like an inverse erection. Coming back down to 66k. Bitcoin about to get a bounce, hip hooray. Cause we got an ascending channel. Jason Casper feeling cold, better wear the flannel. Cause you know that the people got the stop losses underneath the lows. They're in the lip losses. If we get a move down, then they get stopped out. Come to the golden pocket, then the price turns around. Then we bounce, about to hit 70k. Can we do it next week? Huh, maybe today. I think now that we're above the POC at 63 and 150 and most of the volume is down below us. What's the Bitcoin price action going to show us? I think she's gonna show us that she wants to go higher and the Bitcoin price is about to be on fire. Yeah, got the Bitcoin around, sitting through it when we're going through the town. Jason don't know what he's saying, what a clown, but the trades they be paying, so we're sticking around. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. The Bitcoin pumping, can you get a handle? Now the beat is over. Hanging out with Big Bird and Grover. All right. We do have to take a look at our coins. From the people in the chat, Crypto. Major shout out to you, my man. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, here we go. About to put on my old hat. Shout out to Casper Crew. That's how we're trading between me and you. We come through the charts every single morning. Don't you know that the Bitcoin price is never boring? You'll never catch me asleep or snoring. I wake up early in the morning. I get to the gym, gotta get that workout in. Gotta bet the blood pumping before we begin to trade. Coming to the charts, trying to make change. Looking taking all the change when we're taking profits. Bitcoin about to pump, don't know if you can spot it, but first candles turning blue, then they start to turn purple. They got me delusional, I'm running in circles. Yesterday, we had the candles looking burp, yo. Today, they're like a purple in the herb flow. Yeah, yo, hey Jay, what's an herb flow? I don't have to tell you, cause I don't even know. Just making up words, haven't you heard? When we're coming to the charts, acting like Big Bird. But hey, if we go to settings, Bitcoin price now, let me hear you ring. About to turn the blue candles, make them orange. Feeling so hungry, I wanna eat some porridge. I'm coming through the front door, hanging on the door hinge. They say nothing out there, even rhymes with orange. But there's a few words you can use if you know what to do. When you're taking your orange candles turning to blue, then the next thing you know, got the candles turning purple. The Bitcoin price running in circles. We can even go back to the settings, change the color like a nice wedding. When we're getting married, can you even carry all the heavy weight when we're looking like Sally? She's a girl I went to school with back in the day. I asked her out, but then she just slapped me in the face. So, about to turn the purple candles pink. Let me know in the chat, what do you think? Some people say it looks great, Jay. Other people think it looks so dang gay. When we got the orange and the pink, we're trading Bitcoin inside the kitchen sink. We look outside and we smell a nice stink, cause I let out a fart. Let me know what you think in the chat. I got the Casper crew hat. Let me know exactly what you think about that. About to turn off this indicator up here. Now sit back and let me spit the words in your ear. Got the pink, then we got the orange candles. Bitcoin got the flow, can't get the handle. Back to the old order flow. Exo charts blue and purple here like a beautiful work of art. Coming back to BLOFIN. Yoshino J. Casper gets the trades in. Gave the setup live on the YouTube stream. Gave the short this morning, if you know what I mean. That's why we're always making profits on the computer screen as we're taking the trades, if you know what I mean. Don't use blue candles, no, you only use the green. Well, you better change it back if you don't want to scream. Here we go, back to ZOOMEX. Bitcoin price, what she will do next. Gotta make the candles back to the blue and the purple. Jason Casper's such a nerd, they call him Steve Urkel. Yeah. All right, we'll take a quick look at those assets for our super chats. All right, we'll take a quick look at those assets for the super chats. All right. All right. First of all, Crypto wants to look at Mudang Soul. All right. All right. Well, all I have to say is this: it's dumping. That's all. That's all I can say, man. We're dumping. All right. If we reclaim this and close the daily candle above, then I'd say it could be worth a buy. But I don't really know anything about Mudang Soul. All right. It's called Mudang Soul, which means everyone told you it was gonna moon, and then you were like, "Dang, it's dumping, baby." I don't have much data here to go off of, but I have no data to go off. We don't have a bull div here. Let's go to the 1 hour. All right, the 1 hour. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know. We don't even have a bull div on the 1 hour. I don't know what to say. Sorry, man. But look, we reclaim a 9846. Could be a buy if you're feeling bullish on it. All right, now we gotta check out Fakade Senabet. Oh wait, no, that's the name of the guy. Fakade Senabet. Now we gotta check out Land Wolf on Sol. Land Wolf. Wrapped on Solana. Ooh. Talk about low liquidity. Talk about low liquidity. So I don't really know. There's no bull divs here. It looks like a bear flag, but here's what I would say. There's a few ways you could approach this, man. If you're a man. I always do assume the gender on here. The analytics say most of y'all are men. Money flow's coming up. You could say to yourself, I'm gonna be DCAing here, right? Looking for a big pump, and that big pump's gonna have to basically be, I mean, back to the highs, right? Which is a 6-to-1 risk reward. It's not that bad. Or you could say to yourself, what would be really juicy? I'll tell you what would be. Coming back down to the lows with a bullish divergence. That would be really nice. Which would allow us to then do something like this, which is a better risk to reward ratio. Those are the two ways I would approach this right now. I don't know anything about Moondang, or I'm sorry, Land Wolf Soul. As far as I know, all wolves live on the land. And they howl at the moon, not at the soul. But, hey, I don't know anything about it. So, it has a good risk to reward ratio. 17-to-1 potential. You know, if you buy right now, 700% gains coming back up to the high. Right? Just throwing that out there. Alright, Bitcoin breaking out, baby. Bitcoin breaking out, baby. We're breaking out, baby. Alright, Sui. K Glay says Sui. You bought it 1.4. Well, nice, man. I mean, you're in the green like crazy. I mean, you know, I'll be honest, I would definitely take profit after a 100% move. We just made a new high and we're losing that high, so I would take some partials here, and then if you're convicted that we're going to come higher, you can always kind of DCA back in. But let's see. I mean, we have massive amounts of liquidity to squeeze to the downside here. I would be very interested in buying at this support resistance flip around $1.33-ish, because we have right now resistance flip to support, flip to resistance, and then we have all these stop losses below here. Right, get a little squeeze out. Not saying this is going to happen. It might not happen. A lot of times you see this pattern and then we just break out, right? But if we're looking for a fresh new entry, I would love to see this get long squeezed down and then bounce from the support resistance flip. That's what I would like to see. Check out NGL for most down only crypto chart. Thank you for the super chat. Oof. Well, we did analysis on this back in the day, and we were basically looking to come back down to retest the POC for a bounce. We did get a little bounce from there. Unfortunately, it was a dead cat bounce of about 50%, which, man, if Bitcoin moves 50%. But let's see right now, we are coming to the, not even to the golden pocket. Did we hit the 50% retest? Not even to the 50% retest. Did we hit the 382? Yeah, we rejected from the 382, 382. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to think about this. You could look at this bullishly or bearishly. I mean, if you're interested in longing this, now would have to be the spot, honestly, as we come back down to this weekly order block area. Right, we've got our support resistance flip right here. Right? And if you're expecting more downside, we definitely don't have a good entry to short, in my opinion, because we missed it by 60%. So unless you want to use a 60% stop loss, but we do have a red dot printing on the weekly. Let's check out the daily. The daily could give us a move to the upside. We are at support, right? Not saying we're going to pump, but if I had to pick a side on this, I would have to pick a long right now, honestly, because we're coming back down to support after that massive wick. But in general, this chart looks like garbaggio. All right, Bitcoin rejection again from the trend line. Why am I looking at total trash coins? Because I don't know, Blackie, C Fight, do you have a better coin for me to look at? I'm just going based on the super chats, all right? I'm going based on the super chats. So I do want to see Bitcoin get a big move today. That is what I would like. But we're hoping for a big move on the corn. Big move on the Bitcoin. Bitcoin, big move on the Bitcoin. Shout out to Valentino. Thank you so much for the super chat. Dark Shield. That's a good one. That's a good one. That is a good one. Shout out to Robbie Axelrod. He says, thanks for all your great work, bro. How about Pepe? Yeah, let's take a quick look at Pepe coin. All right. Shout out to Bernie. Can you please tell my wife's sister to stop sending me feet pics? She isn't watching, but she can hear you. Her name is Diane. Hey, Diane. Bernie doesn't really appreciate the feet pics. Shout out to Sneckbeard. Sneck. Meme coin with its own energy drink. All right, Pepe and Sneck. All right, so Pepe, I mean, what can we say? We got the massive break of the head and shoulders, and now we're consolidating in the range. We got... Honestly, we do have a nice bottom right here. We have a nice bottom at this higher low. This is our range, so let's just come up with the range. We're at value area high of range after a change of market structure, which means the POC would be really nice if we happen to get a move down to the POC. Hang on, let's remove all this nonsense on the fib. We got the golden pocket and the fib, so if we happen to get another little drop, that would be really nice. Beautiful support resistance split. You know, we've already hit the golden pocket, so I don't know. This is like a no man's land for me as far as trading Pepe or buying Pepe goes, because we're at resistance. So if we buy here, we have to assume the low is in. So if you do buy here, you have to buy at resistance, assume the low is in, and then shoot for the highs, or you'd have to shoot for a new high to make it worth it. Or we have to wait for another pullback, or we have to wait for another move up, and then look for another pullback, like something like this, you know, and then snack. Alright, so this is objectively speaking, a bullish pattern. A falling wedge with some bull div locally right here. I mean, it's the daily, so not locally. We do have a slight change of market structure here. So, you know, I would say this, like for Sneck, let's go to the weekly again. The weekly looks like there's still more upside room here. So I would say like a breakout of the trend line. You know, I'm not usually a breakout trader, but that would be a really major sign of strength for me, breaking out of this trend line. This is log scale, by the way. You could honestly say we've already kind of broken out and gotten the retest, in which case, you know, something like this. Target would be the top of the wedge, and then potentially a new high. I like the direction on the daily, I like the direction on the weekly. Just keep in mind, like, this is, we're breakout trading, so it might not work our way, but definitely, especially if you're on spot, it looks nice. We came down, we formed a nice bottom, we got a local change of market structure. We're breaking out of a trend line, technically back testing and reclaiming, so it looks pretty nice, to be honest. All right. All right, shout out to Valentino. Can we look at Floyd Eye? All right, yeah, we can look at Floyd Eye. Hang on. Oh man, I don't know what to say about Floyd Eye, man. I don't know what to say about it. I'm sorry. I have nothing to say about it. I would say that if it's gonna dump, this is our support, you know, at 76. But what could I possibly say about this, man? We have 3 days of insane pump. You know, this is not something I would ever buy in a million years. $5,000 pump. I don't know what to say about it, man. I don't know what to say about it. I'm sorry. M Freeze. Shout out to M Freeze, man. What's going on, bro? Good to see you here, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. All right. All right, guys. I'm going to head out. I love all of you. God bless all of you in Jesus' name, even if you're not religious. May you be blessed in many ways. And I'm not going to be around tomorrow, but I'm going to be back on Friday. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and be ready for the massive move that's coming on Friday. Because here's the thing. When it doesn't happen on Wednesday, it happens on Friday. May the Lord bless you all, and I'll see you next time. Peace.